Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for October 27th. We are currently looking at the US Japanese yen pair. This particular pair closed down today. We are looking for this pair to potentially move as high as 92.80, possibly as low as 91.09. Look for some resistance around 92.30 and look for some support around 91.50 in this pair. Now, switching over to the Euro USD, this particular pair closed lower. It is moving sideways for the most part, biased to sideways. Look for it to potentially go as high as 1.5 thousand, possibly as low as 147.03. Look for some resistance around 148.41 and look for some support around 147.65. Now let's take a look at the pound US dollar pair, and we'll get into these lines here in a little bit. But this particular pair closed up today. We are looking for it to continue moving sideways with a bias sideways. Look for it to potentially move as high as 1.6529, possibly as low as 161.83. Look for some resistance around 164.25 and look for some support around 162.50. Now look at the US Swiss. This pair closed higher. We are looking for it to continue moving sideways. Look for it to move potentially as high as 1.310 and possibly as low as 1.0089. Look for some resistance around 1.025 or 250 and look for some support around 1.0145. Well, as far as news announcements, I don't have any significant news announcements going into tomorrow's session. Definitely look for look for the pound. Let's switch over to it. Let me back out a little bit here. Got some trend lines here. If you get a break to the upside, you could potentially move as high. Definitely be looking for this area. The only problem with that is there's not much room for opportunity there before it hits some hardcore support. Now, if it takes a little while to break out and we're around this range, at that point we could look for it to come up to here. But what I'm looking for is a break to the downside and taking those 80 pips off the table between these two. So we'd sell on the break here and look for it to move all the way down to this point, which is around the 80 mark. Let's take a look at it one more time. Around 84, 80 pips, somewhere in there. So that's kind of what I'm looking for on the 4-hour time frame during the next couple of hours. Well, that about does it for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.